I'd love...
My
Pink
favorite type
lady.
of red apple is called Apple Man.
Are you we don't really define people by color here, Max.
I know, but I mean, he's Tassie.
He is.
And okay, if anyone eats the most apples here, it's Apple Man.
I think...
I remember
might be...
I remember the day I met him, I gave him an apple.
Oh, shit.
I'm not joking. I think the day I met him, I gave him an apple.
Sorry, hold on. I just realized I should do... Lovely.
Alright, time for some 7 minutes. This is going to be a...
Everyone grab your snacks. We're in for a long
This one's
one.
going to be... I'm trying to do maths right now. I don't want to do it, but this is going to be a 35-minute set. That's right.
You've got this.
I had to do the right... Wait, no, that's not right. No. Wait. No, that makes sense. No. I was, like, confused at first, and then I was like, hang on, that makes sense, because, I was trying to do the stuff in my brain between, like, Shiny Mark and Sonics, but that went to a reset, so that's why that was an hour.
Yeah. I think it will always be Gluttony Sonics online during the COVID. Sorry, not Gluttony. Tweak Warrior versus Sonics.
Tweak what?
Tweaks Warrior versus Sonics in the Quarantine series.
How long was it?
It was 40 minutes for one set.
Sonic's Shiny Mark was an hour and 20.
I know, but you said that was reset. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, so it's competition, I see.
Competition, plus it's longer than the other one.
Yeah.
Shiny Mark and Sonics are the two biggest campers in the whole of this game, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I feel like Shiny Mark's...
Shiny
is
Mark would
definitely a good
time
shout.
out Brain Power.
He would.
The funny thing is that Toraguri's actually an aggressive.
He scraps. He's a scrapper.
Who? Not who.
Toraguri.
He's a scrapper. Yeah. But he's not like as campy as Brain Power at all.
No. I would like to say Royal Gala is my favorite red apple. I just have to share that.
Royal Gala? Okay.
I love Royal Gala.
Alright,
running out of topics. Watch any good movies lately?
I watched, what was it called? I watched, I'm trying to remember my brain. I went to bed at 10 last night because I stayed up and watched, my brain's not working, hang on. I watched something really fun.
I watched
V for Vendetta.
I've heard very good things about that.
That's an awesome film. It's based on a comic and it's great.
Yeah, I know John Hurt was in it, and I love John Hurt.
I watched it and I was like very confused, but then I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is peak.
I need to watch. That's on my list.
Oh, it's wonderful.
You know, for a film student, I don't watch many films.
Huh?
For a film student, I don't watch many films.
Yeah, that's fair. My mum got what book? She got a book for herself. She got Fahrenheit 451, and I said, I want to read that. And my mum's like, okay, I didn't expect you to want to read this. I'm like, I want to read people burning books.
Interesting.
But
Oh, that's up tilt.
But the week before, I think it was last week. Yeah, I watched Lambs, and that made me a bit.
Silence of the Lambs or just Lambs?
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
That was
It's a bit of a heavy movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it was something.
No, up tilt. That's interesting. So for film school, I watched Run Lola Run, which I gave 5 stars out of 5. Love that film. Have you watched that?
What is it?
Run Lola Run. It's a German film.
I've heard of it.
It's good. Then I watched Blade Runner.
Oh, Blade Runner's awesome.
No, I really didn't like it.
Wait, really?
I thought there were
Which one did you watch?
the old one.
Okay.
And then last week I watched a film called Thelma and Louise.
That film's fun.
That's a good film.
I think the one film that I've watched that like made me like actually hate it was The Mist.
I haven't even heard of that.
That's the one Stephen King adaptation. It turned out that he killed his family because he wanted to put them out their misery so they wouldn't get destroyed by the government in the end.
Oh,
And there was no one at the end. They were just burning a forest. He thought that there would be monsters.
That's weird. I think... No, okay. I was about to say, I think Brain Power... I think Matt's kind of clawing his way back here. There's lots of explosions.
I've been watching Lost as well.
Like a TV series?
Yeah, the one about the people on the island.
My film assignment.
Oh, I also started watching Arcane.
I watched season 1. Very good.
It's amazing. That show is peak.
You know, I was talking with a friend today, and they said it's like carried by animation. It's actually not a very good story. I was like, did we watch the same thing?
Yeah, no, I do not agree with that at all. That show is.
Yeah, he will remain.
That show is depressing, but also great.
It's very heavy. This individual will remain unnamed.
I'm up to episode 7 of season 1.
Nice. I really like season 1. Okay, just ripped it twice. If first doesn't succeed, just.
My dad was like, "Is there any show you want to watch at the moment?" And I said, "Can I watch Breaking Bad?" And he's like, "No."
Maybe wait a bit.
Yeah.
Psychologically, it's a lot.
I said, well, I watched Lambs, and then my dad's like, "What's the next film you want to watch?" I said 7.
Yikes.
Yeah.
For my film assignment, I'm analyzing anxiety in Iron Man 3 and Puss in Boots 2.
Anxiety?
Anxiety. Like, how they depict panic attacks.
I got a migraine from watching a film once.
Which one?
Memento.
I have not heard of that film.
That one with Guy Pearce.
Doesn't know. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Yeah, no, I killed them. What is next on the list? I actually get to watch Rango soon.
I watched 3 episodes of One Piece, and I'm not touching that show ever again.
You didn't like it? It wasn't for you?
Well, it was good. I can see why it's popular, but I'm not gonna spend my life watching a 1,000 show episode. I've already watched every episode of The Simpsons.
That's a big ask.
Every single episode of The Simpsons I've watched.
Gosh.
You could not you could not tell me what they were all. I could not remember half of them. Only the good ones.
Only the good ones.
Like that one where Marge gets angry at the trains.
What, the monorail episode?
Yeah, that one's awesome.
That was written by Conan O'Brien. He's I don't know. He's a
I somehow remember every episode of the X-Files.
That's interesting. And I think I remember every episode of Modern Doctor Who.
Oh, Modern Doctor Who is awesome.
Right now, it's a bit grim, but yeah.
I think the best that it was probably David Tennant.
Yeah, I'd say so.
David Tennant, Matt Smith.
I think Matt Smith is my high.
Matt Smith, David Tennant.
Peter Capaldi is a great doctor with bad writing.
David Capaldi is great, but like, I think that's just a bit of a weird one. I understood it a little bit, but not hugely.
Well, his whole character arc of becoming kind and old was cool. I love a long arc.
I love the Fourth Doctor from the
Tom Baker, dude, what an icon.
There's one episode. Oh, that one episode. I love that one where he with I think it's Mobius.
The Tom Baker story?
Yeah, the one with the what's it? I love the one with the. Her and Sarah Jane is probably the best that Doctor Who ever was.
Oh my god, Sarah Jane is such a peak character. I like Harry a lot as well.
In the old one.
Yeah. Remember the other guy who travelled with him sometimes? Yeah.
I think the best. I can't even say the best of the Fourth Doctor. They're all good.
Like companions?
No. Episode-wise.
Or just episodes.
Like actually, like.
My favorite is Ark in Space, which was his second story.
Actually, every Fourth Doctor episode is peak.
I believe he had a few stinkers in his later seasons. He had a few episodes he didn't like in his later seasons, I heard. I
watched the Sixth Doctor at one point. I thought that guy was evil.
He was supposed to be.
I thought that guy was a bit of a schizo.
No, that's the point. It's just the execution was horrible.
When he grabbed her and her neck, I was like, okay.
I don't think the Doctor's a violent character, no matter how you, no matter what you give him, he will not be violent.
He grabbed someone's neck in the first episode of the Sixth Doctor. Yeah.
But it's so... What were they cooking? Everything was left out on the table.
Seven was alright.
I liked 7 and Ace a lot.
8, the film, the one for 8 was really fun.
I like Paul McGann is actually one of my favorites. Even
The
though
third
he's
one's
got-
also incredibly good.
I like the second a lot.
I think it's funny because in the second, that was so
Oh
smart.
my
I'm
god!
clipping that. I would not have, if I tried to do that, they would be sent upwards because my down air sucks.
I've seen
Have you
a
seen
lot.
it?
I've seen lots of down airs sent up.
Yeah, but have you seen how bad mine is?
Yeah, no, I was saying I've seen a lot of like evidence of what you're talking about. It's lots of.
That's why I didn't
unfortunate
run
things.
off and like down air a lolly at all at Christmas because I was like, this is not going to work.
I think the reversal opportunity is too much.
I at least was able to edge guard him at that one point.
With like back air?
Yeah.
Nice.
God, he actually could have won that set, which is so sad, but I'm not sad at all because he plays Joker.
Yeah.
He actually could have won the entire set, but he just didn't know. That hits? Holy.
It's possible. I mean, brain power's damage output. It's
And also,
nothing to sneeze
snake
at.
grenades, if doubled on Snake, will do lots of damage, but it's going to be tricky.
Yeah, brain power's gonna have perfect execution
Nikita,
here.
I thought he wasn't going to do Nikita, he did.
Wait, so
Ooh!
what? Max, it was a 2-frame.
Well, I mean, it's still sick.
Oh, okay. Well,
Have you ever... I mean, you got to get the timing right.
yeah, true. That was actually I feel like that's.
If it was my down smash, I wouldn't clip it because that shit is easy to hit.
I almost stopped the set trying to get to the replay. Oh, look at this!
Can we do frame by frame? You don't? Oh.
Okay, well, I feel like we should turn to the game.
Oh, you didn't see it!
I'm so sorry.
That's alright. No, Alistair's not at Filthy because, why isn't Alistair here? Because he's scared.
Oh, thank you, Stephen.
Because he's scared, he doesn't want to verse Mewtwo.
I would put it more elegantly myself. I think he's. I mean, I guess he's probably just
Wasn't
settling
Isaac signed up and then...
in. Yeah, something came up.
I sort of just didn't want to enter because of Monday.
No, I mean he would play it off the rails next week.
Okay.
Like,
Are
he
you going to
will.
that?
I will try to, unless I'm dying.
I was dying recently.
Oh my god.
Well, not literally, I was sick.
Oh, okay.
Not actually. No.
Oh, I'm glad you're not dying.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, this is a bit of a scare. Actually, I mean, I just literally said the same thing. So
You did.
I can't judge that, actually.
Ooh. I don't know why, but I think I'd rather watch Min Min than Steve.
I think that's fair.
I
mean-
can't. The hype thing about Min Min is that Min Min gets to kill you at 50 on Steve.
Yeah. I think, I mean, Steve
I
is
would
like...
rather watch Mega Man. though.
Steve is sometimes interesting because you get to see the counterplay versus Steve. But that doesn't guarantee it's an interesting match because Steve might just run all over
Steve
the
is-
opponent.
Interesting when he loses.
Yes, I
Because
agree.
I watch. If I see Steve lose, I'm like, Akola, what are we doing? Why are you losing as the best
Yeah.
character in the entire game?
All you have to do is count how many times he rolls when he loses, and that answers your question.
Oh yeah, and also the fact when he's spot dodging in last stock last hit.
Yeah, he just...
That man has not got
He's a panicker.
He's a masher.
He's...
And
he
there's proof in
panics.
Game & Watch when he plays Game & Watch. Huge
I mean,
proof when he versus Hurt.
Not just any Game & Watch runs up and judges, though. That's not mashing technology.
I would have been so... I'm surprised Hurt didn't just like put his head down afterwards like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Japanese culture is so much more polite.
Yeah. Have you seen the online stuff though? There's like this one guy I saw that was screaming on like a shore.
I think, yeah, but like in terms of sportsmanship, they're never like upset
Oh,
at
no.
each other. They like can be upset at themselves, but...
What was my mum's... I said if I'm going to Japan, I want to watch Old Boy.
What's that?
It's a film about... It's a Japanese film about a guy who gets revenge on a capturer after he's been imprisoned for a few years.
Oh.
It's like Quentin Tarantino making a Japanese film.
Wow. Yeah, I'm tuning out of that conversation immediately.
What was it?
He started with, do you think in the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
You do know that you can just pop the other one on and you won't have to hear anything that they say.
I could.
Hmm?
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I watched the Mario movie and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
I think it was fun.
Okay, it was alright.
I don't like their serious tone. I don't think it works as a serious.
I prefer Arcane. So much better.
Oh my! So wind down the controversy. I think it's a big call to say Arcane is better than the Super Mario movie.
Did you see what the Mario movie got on like IMDb? I think it got like a 7.9.
That's pretty high for an elimination film.
Do you know what? I actually found out that Breaking Bad was the highest rated thing on IMDb at a 9.5. That's higher than The Godfather.
Jeez.
Which I've watched. I've watched the 2 best films according to IMDb, and I agree with both. I've watched Shawshank and The Godfather, and they're probably the 2 best on IMDb.
Yeah. Whoa, this is scary.
DBZ! Except no one died.
You don't want DBZ when you're on your last stock, and then
You don't want DBZ with Snake until unless it's low percent. That could have killed us up to.
How'd that whiff?
Yeah, I think it was
Whoa.
maybe just a few centimeters.
Dude,
That almost did it.
I was about to say down so.
That.
Okay. It's
But Matt has
possible.
to be very careful from
It's
getting hit by any grenade.
Oh,
Plus,
he got hit by a grenade.
C4's on the left platform.
Okay, so he can't get grabbed.
C4's on left side of left. Ooh, C4. Okay, C4's
Okay.
off. C4's back on left side of left platform.
He can't get grabbed. He can't get hit by his own explosions.
Or he wants to end it so badly. The thing is, though, the good thing about Snake is that he can react to Wonder Wing when he has the grenade down. Because if he Wonder Wings right now, he'll get stuck on the. Well, it's gone now, but because there's a grenade there, he will get stuck on the grenade and not be it. And a Mad can react to that and shield.
Let's see.
He walked good. Nice.
Not bad.
Be careful of the grenade. Grenade won't kill. Banjo grenade won't kill here, but dash attack.
I forgot it kills.
That was weak dash attack.
No, that was strong.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Sorry.
was weak. Okay.
All right, let's watch your clip now. Well, let's. Oh no, they're gonna. Are they talking? They are talking. Okay, you've got time for the clip. Check this out.
Can I do? I can't do frame of frame. That's right. Steven said I can't.
Steven does not.
We clipped a 2-frame. That's how hype our tournaments can be.
Yikes.
It's better than actually it's better than grand finals at like the big super majors with the Cola versus
The Color versus Raru was rough to watch.
Which one at that super major?
It was SmashCon. No, it wasn't. Sorry.
It was Kagoibi.
No, it was the other one. What was it? What's it called now? Supernova. That's it.
I'd rather watch Peanut. I remember Peanut's Ryota Cola. Did you see that one where he's Ryota Cola and a Cola's controller disconnected?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like a last hit, but yikes.
No, I think he was down a stock.
Yeah. I remember Raru's controller disconnected against Sonic's, and Sonic's didn't do anything, and I was like, that's my top player. what
Like, Sonic should have done something.
No, he still won.
Huh?
He still won.
Oh, okay.
I know, but it's just like, that's my top player.
Have you seen the bit where Raru what was he? When Genesis happened, have you seen that one clip with Tweak versus Arsimo? The biggest punish in all of history. Where he banana down airs him and he dies at like 0.
I think so.
Because he pulls out banana, he air dodges.
Yeah. And it just hit confirms into
I
delay.
miss watching Tweak play.
Yeah, he's sort of disappeared again, hasn't he? Oh, no, he hasn't. He just attended an 18-person local. I saw that.
An 18-person.
Yeah, he supports his local. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's more than some of our top players do. Looking at you, Joza. This is a call-out.
I'm talking about either Joe. I'm talking to Cooper in this scenario. Why don't you come into... He will not support anything, even though I see him every Monday. I will be seeing him this Monday, and he will not hasn't entered anything since Christmas. And before that, he didn't enter anything but Filthy.
Yeah. Look at that. Callum's here. He hates the game.
True, but like, did we drag him into it?
Someone else convinced him.
Who?
It's Svea. Our other friend, Svea.
Are we gonna? Can we get Kara next?
I don't think she'll play, but she'll definitely commentate.
I was gonna say I don't think. I think the last time we tried to, I still remember that message she sent you. When I asked that.
Oh my god, that was.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was yeah.
So Jamie, Bayo, and I both said that we had like sets or like monthlies today, and we were like, yeah, well let's both get top 3.
Oh, he's living!
Yeah, I'm surprised he lives. Good DI.
What the hell? Okay, let's actually see how Jamie's doing. Are you friends with Jamie?
I am friends with Jamie. We met in 2019. We have a long history.
I feel like Jamie's I feel like South Australia's got some of the nicer players.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Well,
Q's like an incredible. I'm pretty sure Q's like an incredibly like
yeah.
helps out with all the tournaments, which is like.
Yeah, he's just such a nice guy. I've said this before, but he is definitely the Isaiah of Australia.
You're not going to Floating Point, are you?
No, I got uni.
Me neither.
I don't know, with this whole fatigue business going on.
because I'm a child.
Fair enough. I don't think
my parents want to spend money going to.
Fair.
Cheese League.
How is Jamie doing? We should be commentating
that is doubles right there. Ultimate hasn't even started?
Oh yeah, they start late, that's right.
Ahoy! I love that.
Brainpower's about to close out the set. It's been a long one, but it seems like we're finally closing the chapter. I
wouldn't jinx that just yet. Snakes can do some pretty nasty stuff as comeback.
Does Mad have that clutch gene though? I don't think I've seen it. If he does.
I mean, did he do it against you?
It was even the entire time. No, actually, he just steamrolled me. That's right.
Oh, well, there we go.
Not much of a clutch gene from Brainpower's
side.
Okay,
C4 is on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Okay, it's gone now. Is he going to plant it again? I wouldn't plant it.
Okay, he's just getting overwhelmed with eggs. He's trying to set up grenades, and it's lots of eggs coming his way.
Oh dear, that was a misinput. Yeah, that's rough.
Well, Mad gets out at top 5, at 5th place.
Still good.
Yeah. We should stop the set. Next, quick.
Right. I hope it's. So. I'll be right back. Are you going to stay?